Everything in social media is telling you to, okay, there's no more solution, but there is. It's your attitude and your capability. Namaste, my beautiful people. It's a beautiful day here in Medellin. Today we're gonna talk about how we can become anti-fragile. What does anti-fragility mean? Anti-fragility is one of the core values that I use in my company, in my life, and it really is a quality that I aspire to become every single day. I found this in Bilyeu's podcast Impact Theory. And let me tell you a story about the difference between something fragile, something resistant, and something anti-fragile. So I just have this vase here, for example. And this vase, it's something that if I drop it on the floor, it will break. That means that's fragile. If I then find another plastic vase, if I drop it on the floor, it might not break, but if I start hitting it with a hammer or things like that, it will destroy. So that means it's something that's resistant, but it will break eventually. Something that's anti-fragile is something that the more you hit it, the more hits it gets, the more it falls, the stronger it becomes. And I think we as humans have the capacity and the capabilities to evolve and grow with all the challenges that we have in our lives. That means the more you can apply this concept to your life, the better your life will become, because life will give you challenges, but if you break or you collapse to those challenges, it's gonna be harder and you're not gonna get the life that you deserve. So how do I apply this to my life? I also have this beautiful reference from anime. I love anime, and if you see Naruto, if you see One Piece, if you see any other character, they usually face a big challenger and they get defeated, but then they wake up again and they start fighting again, and eventually they beat someone who might have seemed and deemed impossible. So that's the power of being anti-fragile. You get stronger the more you get hit. So how do I apply this into business? In business, you will have challenges, whether it's your suppliers, whether it's your clients, your boss, whatever, it becomes a challenge because it might not be as you plan, or the product is not ready, or the quality isn't as much as you want it to be, or the client is not happy with the result. However, if you have the ability to adapt and say, okay, this was a lesson learned, it was not a defeat, that's how you turn the system around, and you can find better tools, you can find better systems, you can find more ways that you can handle the situations. That way you can overcome that obstacle in the future as well. So that's how you would adapt it to business, for example. Then in relationships can be hard, can be super exhausting, and can be challenging. However, if you're able to go in for the long term and know that you're gonna have the trouble sometimes, but you're able to expand your body, you're able to expand more of who you are, and really understand that the other person is willing to commit with you, and it's just pointing the things where you can grow instead of separating or instead of breaking up. Because many people, and this happened to me, is that I thought I was being challenged and it was never giving a breather. But what was happening to me in my past relationships is that they were always giving me opportunities to grow more of myself. And I think all good relationships have that sense. I know that, and this is a disclaimer, if you have a relationship that's toxic, that the person is abusing verbally, physically, emotionally to you, I wouldn't recommend you do that. However, if it's minor things and you see different ways, but you do want to stay with each other and you feel that the other person is helping you grow, by all means keep on going, because the relationship is gonna get stronger from that sense. Then another example would be your body. When you train, it's super important that you have that capacity, that you're not gonna break your body. Of course, if you get an injury or you get something that prevents you from doing the exercise ever again, that's a specific case. However, if you keep pushing every single day, little steps by little steps, and you get pushed and you get knocked down in jiu-jitsu, every time we get a submission, it's not like we lost, because it's not a competition, it's not a tournament, it's just training, and you know that you can do better next time. You know that you can adapt. Humanity has the capacity to adapt and to evolve in every aspect of their lives. We can take this also to the bigger picture. The world right now is at a really troublesome time. It's something that seems to be collapsing. The systems, the corruption, the politics, the environment. There's a lot at stake right now. And the best thing that you can do is maybe adapt that ability to grow, that ability to become more resilient and more resistant. It's not like letting go of, okay, let's have the world destroy itself, because that's not really the point. The point is for us to co-create together a future that serves not only you, not only your family, but also the entire humanity, because we're all part of this. We can be responsible a little bit of with what we eat, with what we consume, with what we give our monies to, because we vote with our dollars right now. So if you have the capacity to enforce change through your dollars, start applying it and make the whole system more adaptable into prolonging the life of humanity. And again, your mind, the adaptability of your mind, who you surround yourself with, and who is helping you grow spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, the books you read, everything is like, it can be too much, but at the same time, it makes you grow. So don't allow any thought enter your mind and just like make you back down of your dreams or make you back down of what's truly possible, because only you know what's truly possible for yourself if you actually believe it. So make sure that you are protecting your mind from naysayers, from haters, from people who don't have the courage to do the best for themselves, and hence that's why they're trying to trash others, and that's why they're trying to lower you down, because it's so easy to complain. It's so easy to, yes, I'm resistant, or I don't care about anything, or yeah, fuck the world, it's gonna burn anyway. So it's super easy to do that, because the news, the technology, everything in social media is telling you to, okay, there's no more solution. But there is. It's your attitude and your capability. So if you adapt the mindset of it can grow again, it can always get better, you can always be stronger, and not to defeat others, but to beat yourself, to beat your inner demons, to beat your inner situations, and become a better version to yourself, to society, to your family, because I think that will bring you true fulfillment, and you will get success in all areas of your life, in business, in money, in relationships. Everything will grow if you adapt the capacity of adaptability, and you understand that you are not a vase, you're not a plastic vase, you're the best evolution machine that was ever done. So apply those techniques, apply this value, and see you in the next video so I can share more of these values that I apply not only in my company, but in my life and the future.